It came. I really need a haircut, don't I? Never mind. What's important is what's inside this packaging. Sirui tripod. New tripod. So inside the baggie, what have we got? Usual bits that you get with Sirui parts, which is just basically Allen keys and a tripod. Hi everyone, how are you? Excuse the mess, but I needed a wide frame for this video. This is my old tripod, or my current, or I guess current, past, future. I've had this tripod since I was in school. It's very old, it's a bit flimsy, it's a bit floppy, but it served me well. It's got like a handle here that can go up and down, and if I undo this bit it can twist around, so for video sort of panning work it works okay, but it's a bit wobbly and loose. It's kind of showing its age. It works, it does a good job. It's got like a little handle here for going up and down. You gotta wind it. It's not very quick to set up, and when you do fold it down, it's a bit cumbersome and takes a little while. You got to sort of do each section separately. As you can see, it's not the quickest process. This is it at its most compact, like this. And even though this is fine, it's quite big, and it's also heavy. It's all aluminium, so it's not the heaviest, but for like a travel tripod, carting this around places, it's not the most practical. So I really needed an upgrade. I've been looking for a long time for an upgrade that works for me, works for what I do, and doesn't break the bank. And I think I found the right one. So goodbye to this old thing. I've got a new one to take on the road. So this is my new tripod. As you can see, it is considerably smaller than my previous one. This is the Sirui Traveler 5C. It is a C for carbon fiber. You can get this in aluminium as well, but I want something as light as possible. Now this thing without the ball head is only about 850 grams. The ball head it does come with is a little bit basic. It doesn't have a lock. It's an Arca Swiss, just like all the ball heads that I've currently been using on my Joby and on my other Sirui, which is this little guy. Oh, this little guy here. So I've been using this guy for a while. I've been using the same ball head on my Joby. I've actually switched the ball head off my Joby onto this. This brings this thing to just under a kg, which is very light, very easy to transport. And as you can see, compared to my tiny tabletop, folded up, it's not that much bigger. It's actually very small. At the same time, it actually extends to slightly taller than the tripod that I just showed you and that I'm currently using. It's also easy to set up. As you can see, the legs go out. I can just grab, twist, pull all of these out all at once. Yes, I've got to then do them up individually, but it doesn't take too long. Compared to what I was doing, even though it's got 4 joints instead of 3, this is significantly less time to set up than my previous tripod. Plus also the legs stay where I put them, so they're not flopping and crushing my fingers and getting in the way. Now it is lighter, which means that when it does go down onto the ground, and there's one more part to make it taller, there we go, it's up here. The other one was about down here. So already an advantage. It is a little bit lighter, so it is a little bit more susceptible to vibrations and wind, but it does have on the bottom a hook, which I can show you by folding the legs flat. It does have a little carabiner hook on the bottom that allows you to hang a bag or something to give it extra weight. So I can hang my camera bag from there. Being carbon fiber, I know it's nice and strong, I don't have to worry about it. But that's the other trick you could see, is I've got these legs flat at the moment. It can sit completely flat. So it can sit just as low as my Joby, if not slightly lower than my Joby on a tabletop with the legs folded in, as well as having the lightness and versatility. So other than being able to wrap it around a tree, honestly, this thing's going to be great. It's going to be more practical than my Joby even, because it's got the height and it's also got the length of the legs. So yes, you can make it short, you can make it tall, you can make it upside down if you need to. Once again, just playing with this thing while I talk to you, honestly, it's a bit So the ball head. The ball head I have on here is the same one as on my little tripod, as I said. It does have a locking mechanism on the side here, as well as the twist. It has a panning adjustment, and it also has the adjustment for the actual ball head as well. I really like this ball head. This is rated up to 5 kgs. The tripod's only rated to about 3 kgs, but with the M6 Mark II, even with my heavier lens on there, it doesn't feel top heavy. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall over. But I now have a very small, very light, very strong tripod that I can throw in my bag just as easily, if not more easily than my Joby, and have a full-size tripod to take with me. So why did I choose this one over the others? Well, this comes in a couple of flavors. There's also the 7C. The 7C is larger. It weighs around the 2 kg mark. It is taller, significantly taller, but I really wanted something smaller and lighter over something taller. They're both very well priced. This one costs me 180 New Zealand dollars. Which is not much at all for a tripod, considering the other contenders for this size of a tripod in this sort of carbon fiber small travel form factor were anywhere from $400 to $800. And I'm all for a good bargain. As you know, I believe you can get great results without spending the most on gear. It's not all about how much your gear costs. So that's why I went for this thing, the 5C by Sirui. It's a great little tripod. I highly recommend it. And yeah, a short video. I just want to show off my new tripod. And hopefully I can get this out into the field and you can get to see it in action, actually taking some photos, because at this stage it's been hot, it's muggy, it's raining outside at the moment, and I haven't been able to actually get out and take any photos since I got this like a week ago. So yeah, my poor luck for that continues. I really want to try this thing out for some long exposures and even possibly some nightscape photography and see how it fares under those conditions out in the real world, and I will report back. But for now, this is a great option. Link below, and it's not an affiliate link or anything. This is not sponsored at all in any way. This is just me sharing what I have bought and what I'm going to be using, and hopefully somebody might find this useful too. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.